Hello, Namaskar. This is Firstpost and you're watching Vantage with me, Palki Sharma. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has landed in Japan for the G7 summit. India is not a member, so what is he doing there? Meeting Zelensky, among other things. The Ukrainian president is the wild card entry. We'll tell you what he's up to. Meanwhile, Bashar al-Assad has returned to the Arab League. The Syrian president has landed in Saudi Arabia, and this entry will have significant ramifications for West Asia and beyond. We'll explain. And when so many world leaders are in a huddle, how can Xi Jinping be left behind? He's cooking something in the Chinese city of Xi'an, hosting Central Asian leaders, as Russia watches warily. That's 3 summits and way too much diplomacy for a Friday. We also have news about Tesla. It wants to drive into India, but there are the old tax roadblocks. Did Elon Musk have a change of heart? What explains his India outreach after calling it a difficult destination for business? And in Spain, they're launching a new app to help track men doing their share of the housework. We say every country needs such an app. The headlines first. G7 tries to woo the global south. 8 more seats added to the table this year. Countries like India, Brazil, Vietnam, Indonesia, Comoros and the Cook Islands have been invited as Japanese Prime Minister Fumio Kishida seeks a more global coalition than one dominated by the West. Will Beijing outlaw street vendors? Xi Jinping says he doesn't want them. At the same time, China is trying to revive small entrepreneurship as youth unemployment hits a record high. India's central bank withdraws the 2,000 rupee note from circulation. The note will continue as legal tender for now. The deadline to exchange it is September 30th, 2023. The RBI says this is part of their clean note policy. Rift between the Wagner Group and Russian military widens. Wagner chief attacks Moscow's top brass once again, accusing Russia of abandoning positions in Bakhmut. Ukraine, though, is making massive gains there in the battle for the eastern city. Iran executes 3 men over the anti-government protest last year. They were convicted over their alleged involvement in a shooting attack. Protesters say they went through unfair trials. 4 other anti-government protesters have been hanged since December. Weather emergencies declared across Europe. Torrential rains cause once-in-a-century floods in Italy. Bosnia and Herzegovina declare a state of emergency. Croatia, Slovenia and Austria are also experiencing heavy rainfall and floods. And did Mars once have long, raging rivers? NASA's Mars rover finds evidence to support this claim. The Perseverance rover captures new images. They reveal signs of a deep and powerful river on the red planet.